Okay. He's going to do that, and he did actually get it off. So we don't want to shoot him. We got to find these guys. Because by the time this ultimate is done, he's not going to be dead, and it's just going to be healed back up. So I would have liked to see... It's tough to pull it off, but like we got to fly, and we got to get that kill. It's like our only chance to win this... Or not win the game, but like, you know what I mean? Have a chance to win this last team fight and hold them off for more time. So we definitely wanted to react that way. And we experimented with, are we able to hit the green thing? I'm pretty sure we can't. I think only Doctor Strange can. Maybe there's some other interaction, but I don't think we can. I've tried that before too. But yeah, we can just get on top of these guys because the headshots, while they're standing still, we could have got 2 kills. We could have like put her in mortal danger, and then we'd be attacking these two, and then that would have been the team fight. Like that could have been what we did right there, you know, adapting to the situation. But instead, we're shooting these tanks, and there's literally no chance that they're going to die because we don't have the firepower to even do that with our magazine, right? So this is like an internal understanding, which is fine if we didn't have it before, but we can have it now. You know, how much damage does a single magazine of the Star-Lord do? Once I internalize that, I'll know I cannot shoot this guy. And I've also internalized the fact that my team is not with me. And who are the most valuable targets? Like, it's kind of like all or nothing, right? I don't want to just do some damage to a tank, or quite a bit of damage to a tank, let's say, and hope it goes well. You know, I have to go for the big reward in certain situations. We don't want to get in the habit. Obviously, for other players, it's like they just stupidly go for big reward all the time, and they're just dying all the time for that reason or whatever, right? But in this situation, yeah, it's just a perfect learning moment, to be honest, of like what we could have done here. We can watch it back in a couple ways here. So right off the bat, it looks like a situation largely lost. And yeah. So when I was talking about not being in the center, you went over there. Perfect, right? And you didn't flank. A flanking would have been fine with this situation, right? I mean, you would have been back there. But we're going to keep to the side and wait for the team, basically, right? He did actually survive. We just got off a reload. And I would have liked to have seen getting all up in their business and just jumping right on top of them and just slamming headshots on people as I come down right here. And then maybe switching to the E ability. And yeah, you're most likely going to get a kill or 2 there. And then do a flip and try to keep going. If you already killed 2, then you can stay in the team fight and keep going. And then play for like, once you're like a little bit lower than half health or whatever, then you do a flip. You fly away, try to get away, get some health, and then come right back onto the fight. Like, that's just one example of what I'm thinking of how we could play that out. Because by the time we do that, then we are starting to get our team back a little bit. If you can watch it, like I said, just watch it. Alright, we did ended up getting a kill there, so we'll see how it goes. But first, we'll just watch it again from the perspective this time. I see you're also behind the shield during this time as well. But yeah, but we also are picking up on that it's not a good situation with his health low and the team's not there. But nice reaction. Alright, but here we got it. So I think we got 2 kills overall. So that one also died thanks to that person and a little bit of damage from us as well, probably. Right, so now we're here. Good. So like I said, I kind of was already talking about playing, when we attack these guys, I was talking about playing this way and going for more kills. And I kind of see why that makes sense, right? Because if we try to just immediately double back right through this guy and potentially the Venom is also here, then yeah, I mean, it's just kind of too much damage and a shit ton of CC or whatever the hell's going on. So it does kind of make sense to play this way. And you'll take a little bit of damage from this guy. He might beam you, take a little bit of damage from him. She's trying to hit you. She may or may not hit you. And like, there's a pretty good chance that like you put near lethal damage on her, potentially kill her during this moment. You know, that's something Star-Lord is good at as well, even though it's like a risk, right? But that's one example of what we could have done, and also distracted them from the back, allowing our team time to kind of funnel in here and try to take advantage of it. Also probably targeting the squishies or whatever. Just an example. But I'm not the worst thing in the world. We can watch it back. Why did that happen? Like, what were they doing to you? Oh, it's Gambit's new ability. Oh, okay. So here's a specific thing that we should learn as well, because yeah, I mean, I didn't know about it, but I seen people talking about this. So he's using an ability. I guess it's on the ground right here. It's just this big orb thing that you literally can't get through. I'm not really sure exactly how it works, but they did a good job taking advantage of it. The dino laying on you. Yeah, of course we have to avoid dinos by it's 100%. But yeah, we could have flown straight up in the air. I think we had enough shift meter. So obviously we didn't know about the Gambit ultimate or the ability. That was pretty much the only thing stopping us from just fucking going right through. But yeah, I don't love the idea of going right through anyway. Even though it would have worked, but like we can be more creative than that, right? We can fly straight up in the air, go this way. Like I said, we can try to play out here. This is a risk, right? If they're good enough, they're just going to kill you right away, basically. But, you know, there's a lot of opportunities for cover as well. We can kind of go out here, or we can, you know, this one's harder to do because they have quite a bit of time to hit you while you're going this way. So maybe this way, like I said, isn't really the best way. Going straight back through. We can go higher in the air. It's really not a bad idea, just in general, now that I think about it. But anyway, Gambit ability or whatever, let's move on. Alright, so good chance here. They got no healer. We have a healer. He just used a really strong lamp ability to like give people a really like invulnerability basically. And then we got this strong wherever she is. Oh, she died, but she was doing DPS. Oh, there she is, yeah. Black Widow died. Doing good DPS though. Now we can finish up the rest of the fight before the healers come back. Yep, the healer's going after her. Tough though. And now she kind of overextended. Oh, but she has her ultimate, so let's see how all that goes. Finally killed Venom, that's good. Nice, she got the Iron Man kill. Oh, yep, and then we're out here as well. Nice, you got the Iron Man kill, very nice. Yup, that happens with Starlord quite a bit. So if we want to be good at Starlord, we got to know these things about his reload quite a bit. Like right now, we don't have a reload as well. Nice. Oh, yep. That happens a lot, man. So yeah, but this is a mistake we never want to make. Like, we have this, so we are fundamentally limited in what we can do. And we saw the consequence for why, right? We went for her. This is kind of where everything changes. She's getting healed. She's not just getting healed, she's getting double healed. And they have a movable 400 HP shield. So we're talking about following up on a target with like 20 HP, easy kill. Now we have a 400 HP shield that will follow her, and also 2 healers. So our chances of following this up have dramatically decreased in general. So we can factor that in as we're going for this push. We still might be able to pick up a kill, definitely. Let's say she doesn't move the thing. So like one strategy we might use is go up in the air and see if we can slam some headshots. And then if she gets healed up to full, then the push is pretty much over, right? Because we're by ourselves against 3 targets. I mean, we did have this ultimate, but this ultimate is going to go away now. And the rest of our team is not really ready to completely to follow up on this, right? So it works really well if we're killing stragglers, but they've kind of made themselves not stragglers anymore against us, which is basically just these 2 with a little bit of support. And the other thing about this is that it was already a win. We already won the team fight and we pushed them away. So these aren't automatically like free kills, right? And we've kind of described how they're not free kills in this situation with the 3 versus the 2. But they're also they're in a position where they're basically supported by their team. You know, they're gearing up to be supported by their team, so it's going to be another team fight, right? So all these kind of things I can share. We went for her, and we missed. She already healed up to full, and also we missed all those shots on her. It would be different if we hit every shot and got a couple headshots, and she's back down to like 30 HP. That would be kind of different. But we didn't do that, so that also plays into what we do next, right? And so now, like, we're not reloaded, right? We could have paused. If we want to follow this up, we could have paused, reloaded, realized, you know, we already should know that we don't have our shift bar anymore, so we really can't do anything crazy when it comes to like, oh, I'm going to use my shift to get out. And then we're going all the way deep into here, which is generally a problem. You might have thought there's this thing in here, so I'll be fine. But this goes directly to the spawn door. So now we're getting really, really close to their spawn, and they're coming back right now, right? So they can follow, even if we like get away, they can follow up on it a lot. Like now we're the stragglers. We're the ones that are stragglers in the face of another team, rather than following up on stragglers where we have the advantage. Now we have the disadvantage. And another thing we could have done is, like, if we did stay back and stuff like this and we see her here, then we could just ping the ground or whatever to try to let her know I'm no longer involved in this push, and I'm encouraging you to stay back over here. Stuff like that, yeah. So we got that done, and then yeah, we just didn't have any way to get out, so it is what it is. Would have been good if we had just a little bit of shit. We probably would have got out. But we don't. Yeah, but there was I said that, but like obviously there was a bunch of things to take from that. Okay, so now they're starting off with another like basically an advantage, but we will pretty much get back. So I can't really say it's an advantage. Let's see what happens. Starts off with a Gambit ultimate. So right now they're pretty strong. Nice, that was good to do right over the Squirrel Girl ultimate as well. But we got some hits on it. Alright, so hitting the tank is not the worst thing in the world, but we are keeping our eye on that. We can notice that he's there. He's a pretty good target because he's low to the ground and he's not getting like immediate support from healers. And then we saw her with low health for a split second, but we probably wouldn't have like, reacted to that necessarily. But nice, nice. So if we want better aim there, as when we come from the sky and we go down on top of people, you know, it was kind of like, you know, like how much your aim kind of has to be different for certain situations. Yeah, we can just practice that in the practice range if we want to get better at this character specifically, blah, blah. Alright, now we have an ultimate. So this is actually not bad. I mean, we are half health. It's kind of risky, but yeah. Nice adaptation there. You could hear him, but you couldn't find him. Couldn't find another squishy, so you just went after the Venom. Overall, good ultimate. Yeah, because it was like, you know, it was like, we could have said, okay, well, it's half health, so maybe we should do a little setup or something like that. But yeah, you recovered by the fog. It was a good opportunity in the team fight overall. And, yeah, it's worth it to just give it a shot. You should be able to get at least a kill or two in here. Potentially, he could have focused you. But he might have been trying to avoid dying or whatever the hell he was doing. What else can I say? Yeah, it was good. Oh, I was going to say, like, you know, it is good to use the ultimate early when we have it. I see some people, like, sitting on their ultimates for a long time. Yeah. So we can learn that that's her shit. Yeah. Use the shield, or use the shift and get behind here. We can try to iframe it as well with the dodge. But yeah, so she's doing that again. A bit curious. So that is definitely a problem, but that's like not why we lost this game overall. But we'll have to check it out from the other side. But it is rough that we're basically playing without a healer for the start of the fight. It's definitely very significant. And yeah, the player's definitely making a mistake. But at this rank, yeah, it's not that simple. Nice, got that done. Very close. Wow, I did not know you could even go through there. That's crazy. So that's really helpful. But yeah, it's a little confusing. A couple things happened there. We got stuck a little bit, but whatever. It all happened. Yeah, we ran out of shift. Is kind of why that happened, right? So we can. Nice focus there on his head. Just about killed him. So, but we don't really have heals yet. I mean, I guess she's using her ultimate now, so if you're reacting to that, then that's quite good. I didn't realize she was hitting her ultimate just yet. But yeah, I would play this a bit more patient, you know, assuming we don't know this. If you do, fair play. But I played a bit more patient because we just saw him. He had like literally 0 health. I'm like, so something we might do is like kind of go for a flank type thing, because when we're just like above the team like this, we can expect to take some damage. Like for example, if she could just start hitting you or whatever. But I don't know.